Hello again, everyone. Oh dear. On August 11th, we had a retreat for Manos Juntas volunteers, and I know there were a lot of people interested in coming, and some of you couldn't make it, and that's perfectly fine. So here is a recap of what we did, and basically this is the presentation that was given during the retreat. So, first, we wanted to kind of look at how we were approaching things. Right now, we're basically a clinic in the community. We're there, and if people are sick or they need our help, they'll come and they'll visit us. But perhaps if we were to kind of move towards becoming a community-centered clinic, we could be a little bit more proactive and make a bigger difference. And so we would do that by first assessing the needs of the community. What is it that people need here? And how would we meet those needs? And then after we do that, we need to challenge other people to join us. Now, we got this idea from this other nonprofit in New York City. It's called the Robin Hood Foundation. And you'll see that this is the front page of their website. And over here they have the problem, our approach, our impact, and take action. And you'll see that that's a very proactive way of looking at things. And so if we were to have that sort of organization cultural shift in Manos Juntas, we really could make a bigger difference, really. And so there's 3 ways we're going to do that. First is, again, through the Strong Neighborhoods Initiative with Oklahoma City. The second is to restructure Manos Juntas so that more people can help. And the third is crowdsourcing. And I'll talk about all 3 of these. So the Strong Neighborhoods Initiative, it focuses on several different communities. And the one that we're in is called Gatewood, Classen 10 Penn. And that is this area right here. It's between Pennsylvania and Classen and 23rd and 16th. We are at 19th and Douglas. We're right here. And so we're part of this community. And so what we're going to do is conduct a survey of the community. We're going to go out, go door to door, and talk to people. You know, how are you today, ma'am? What can I talk to you about? What your favorite foods are? Or how often you exercise? Or if there was a park in this place, would you let your kids go out and play there? After that, we're going to compile all that information and put it in a presentable form. That means either making a presentation or writing a report. And then third, right here it says work with city officials, but really it's just working with anyone. After we have concrete data to show people on what this community needs, we could move forward on addressing those things. Now, the who and the what. So this is good for people who are interested in improving the community, who have innovative ways to solve problems, and who are really interested in public health. So as a volunteer, if you were to volunteer to work on this initiative, you would organize volunteers to go door to door, make flyers to send out to the neighbors to let us know we're coming, and possibly even help write grants. This next part is reorganizing Manos Juntas. As it is right now, it's only the board of directors, Dr. Shook, which includes Dr. Shook, and the executive director, me. So with 2 people or 2 entities, it's not very much. So we're wanting to expand out here so that, 1, there are more opportunities for volunteers, and 2nd, so that we're just better organized and we can do more. We'll need a grant writer. That's one of the ways that a lot of nonprofits get money. And right now we have one grant writer. Her name is Noeen. She is a first year in medical school, so she's busy, as you can imagine. So if any of you are interested in this, then just give me a call, and again, I'll get you connected. The second part is the Community Initiative Coordinator. This is headed by Max, Matt, and Casey, 3 of our older volunteers, and it's the community initiatives that I just talked about. This third part is the Clinic Volunteer Coordinator. They will be in charge of coordinating the triage leader, pharmacy, and lab leader. And on top of that, it's not listed here, but they'll be in charge of scheduling new volunteers for orientation, of making sure that there are always translators there, of making sure that there are people manning the crafts table, of making sure that there's somebody to man the waiting room and the donations table. And they are also in charge of corresponding with other schools wanting to send their students here to volunteer. So it's a very involved job, and it's actually split among Sarah, Tran, and Max, and they'll be working on that together. The third part of it is, this side of it is the administrative nonprofit side, really, and the operations manager is Joseph Proffer, and will be overlooking these group of people here. Our public relations person right now is Daniel Tinker, and he's being helped by Alexandria and Laura. And I'm naming all these people, but realize that each one of these positions, you really need a group of people doing it, not just one person. So if you're interested in any of these, just make a note of it and contact me later. Special events that we'll be doing, we need somebody overseeing that. They will be in charge of overseeing the special events and either finding somebody to chair those committees or doing it themselves. The third part is marketing and administrative. Administrative is, a lot of office work, basically sending out medical records, filing papers, just the like. And marketing is, of course, marketing. And under that is a graphics person is Michael Nguyen, a social media person, and then a website person. And right now our website person is Lauren Rogers. And so we don't have anybody for social media, special events, marketing, or administrative. So those are just some ideas, throwing that out there. So really, school comes first for all of us because we are all students trying to get in some sort of graduate school, but these are opportunities that we're offering you that will require a lot of commitment. So if you're interested, let us know, but know that some of these things require more work than others. And for some of them, we are actually offering them as internships because they are enough work to merit the internship title. So just keep that in mind. Now, the third part of this is crowdsourcing care, we will be making movements, basically. Now, in classes that I've studied, we talked about the evolution of nonprofits, moving from just the nonprofit doing all the work to basically sharing it with the public with the onset of social media, so that you have the entire public helping you and basically making a movement so that people are interested and wanting to help you. So one of the ways that we're going to do that is have Manos Juntas gear. I mean, we have a t-shirt, but there's a lot of other things that we can have, such as bracelets or totes or hats, things like that. And this is an example from another nonprofit called Charity Water, and I just put that there so you can kind of get an idea. And then next, this is a video that I had all the volunteers who are coming to the retreat watch. And so I'll play the first 30 seconds or so that you can get the idea of it.
Not for Sale fights modern slavery around the world. This summer, we're focusing our efforts on our new enterprise, Rebel.
Rebel is a beverage company that fights the root causes of slavery in the Peruvian Amazon.
It will give this remote region access to the global marketplace and create jobs in its communities.
But in order for this to work, we need your help. I'm not talking about you in general. I'm talking about you, the person right now watching this video. You and I can fight slavery in the Peruvian Amazon. And here's how we're going to do it.
We have two goals. And number one is that we need to raise $150,000 by August 7th.
In order to
Okay, so you kind of get the gist of it. This is another nonprofit that combats slavery, modern day slavery, that is. And you see that they document what they're doing, and they're just appealing to the public. And honestly, we need to do that because we understand that we see 150 patients every Saturday. And we can tell that to someone, but really if they don't see it, they don't really understand what clinic is like on Saturday, how hectic, how crazy organized but not organized it is, and whatever. You guys understand because you're there. And so things like that. What if we were to make videos of ourselves going door to door to talk to the community? So this is something that one of you volunteers can do. Honestly, we have Windows Movie Maker and we have iMovie, and it doesn't have to be a state-of-the-art video. It doesn't, but something to just show people what we're doing is enough. And so that's another opportunity. The other part of it is to improve our website. Now, nowadays, whenever people don't know anything, they Google everything. And so our website is basically people's access to us. And so right now, this is our current website. This is what it looks like. And it is beautiful and it has so much information on it. But what it doesn't have is a calendar of events. It doesn't have a blog. It doesn't have a lot of things that would make it more interactive for people who are trying to learn about us. And so right now, we're actually working on a new website. This is just a prototype that we're kind of working on. It may or may not look like this, but this is something that we're working on. So if any of you have any website skills, any graphic designing skills, or if you know of anybody who would be interested in doing something like this, please let me know, please. And so that's the other thing we're working on. And the very last of it is using social media wisely and correctly. Now, our website is there so that people can learn about us, but nobody's going to think about us 24/7 to go to our website and see what we're up to. And that's what, Facebook and Twitter and all those other social media things are for. It's for instant update, constant contact, and it's really for target audiences, because if people are already following us on Facebook or Twitter, that means they're slightly interested in us. And our job is to make them even more interested so they can get involved. So right now, we're actually working on the blog, because the website is going to take a while to put together, but the blog will be a little bit quicker, and through the blog we'll be able to kind of show people our progress and how we're doing so far. So those are just things that we're doing right now. And so, let me tell you about some of our current projects. First, we're having a documentary screening of The Weight of the Nation. It's an HBO documentary about obesity in America. It's every Tuesday in August, and we're actually thinking about extending an extra one into September, but I'll keep you posted on that. And then, after that, we're going to have a diabetes-friendly dinner. The month of November is American Diabetes Month, and we'll be having a free dinner for people who are interested. We'll be having a gala. This is a picture of the venue that we'll be using. It's on the 34th floor of the Chase building. And then, oops, sorry, hold on. And then collection boxes and grassroots fundraising. And so those are just some more things that we're working on right now. So, for those of you who have been very kind and have sat through this entire presentation, I want to know your opinion. What do you think about all these things that we're doing? What ideas do you have? What aspects of this project would you like to be involved with? Not everybody is a graphic designer, but some people are better at collecting data or just going out and talking to people. What are you involved in? And who do you know that can help? Maybe you don't have time, and we are all very busy students, but maybe this is something that one of your friends would be interested in, or someone's uncle, or something, just anything. And if there are questions that you have or things that I haven't covered in this presentation that you need to know about, feel free to email us, and our contact information is under this video. So that's it, and we really, these presentations are being put online for the public to see, because we believe that this is a public community effort. And so it's us just showing you what we're up to and asking for your help. So thank you for watching, and let us know if you're interested.